7. I'm an oldest child of 2, and I guess I've just found that it would be good for me to pave the way for my brother and make it so that he probably couldn't get away with anything. So my senior year of high school, we wanted to go visit my friend at college. So my mom did not want this to happen, but we finally convinced her, oh, we're just going to hang out in the dorm room, like, it'll be fine, Mom, seriously. No. So we drink, we pregame in the dorm, whatever, and I decided to leave my group of friends and go with her friends because I was such a friendly person. So we go, there's this new club opening on campus. It's an 18 and older club, it's called The Spot, and it is packed. And so we're waiting in line, finally get to the door. The bouncer lets everyone in, except for like all my friends, and being quoted or whatever, quotient, I don't know what that word is. And he stops at me and lets everyone that I know in, and then not me. So this was not okay with me. Does anyone know that the scene in Knocked Up where Leslie Mann gets in this verbal altercation with the bouncer? I embodied Leslie Mann in that moment. I was like, you with your little fucking clipboard, you are not God. Let me in. He didn't have that. Kicks me out of line, calls the cops over, and the cops talking to me, and I find it acceptable to not give him any information except for that my name is Jess. He's like, I see your ID? Silence. I didn't talk to him. So finally he gets, my information. I end up getting an underage, losing my license for 3 months, had to go to an AA meeting with a bunch of people up at Lafayette College that were arrested for things like doing cocaine and then doing donuts in baseball fields. So I'm like, okay, I fit in here, definitely. Flash forward 4 years, have not really learned my lesson about behaving. And so my friends and I, we had a house close to campus, and so we're walking back from the bars one night, and there's this child development playground, which is, oh my god, a playground, let's go play in it, definitely. So we're playing, swinging, having a good time, and someone decides it would be a good idea to take the little plastic play school playhouse home with us, because we definitely needed that in our backyard. So we hoisted over the fence, there's 4 of us, we each have a corner, we're walking down the street, feeling pretty good about ourselves, and up comes a cop car facing us, and we're all like, oh shit. So we drop the playhouse in the middle of the street and start running, obviously, except for my friend's now ex-boyfriend decides we need to talk to the cop, this isn't okay. We're all separate directions. He calls us, he's like, they're going to take me to jail if you guys don't come back. We're like, alright. So we go back, talk to the cops make us walk the playhouse back to the playground, so we're tails between our legs, walking down the street with this playhouse, put it back, we're thinking, okay, that's going to be it. And so we get back, and then they're like, okay, we have to give you a ticket. So we're sitting on the curb, waiting for our ticket, and I'm pissed. And I went to school in Greenville, North Carolina, which is not the best town, So I decided I should take this up with the cop, that I'm not happy with this situation. So I'm like, officer, that there are probably people being shot, and you're here worried about these kids that stole a playhouse. This isn't okay. You should be somewhere else. And he was not happy with that. So we ended up getting the ticket, having to, I had to write a 5-page essay for campus security, about why it was wrong to take the kids' playhouse. So, and I also got a petty larceny charge for that, because it was under $100. They valued that, which I think it was probably worth more. So I've reformed a little bit now, but my record has been, every 4 years I seem to get into these altercations. So I have about 2 years left, and, we'll see what happens next.